Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we're getting back into Unsettled and we're going to Stranos. I know I said today was probably going to be Familiar Tales, but I want to do that one right, so that one, I said it'll be on Sunday. I'll play that on Sunday, and today we'll continue with our planets. We've got this one, we've got Caliphos, and then that's it. Surprising, on 2/22/2022, Unsettled, the new Kickstarter kicked up, so you can get the game that you're seeing a lot of people getting and you don't know how to get your hands on. You can play it for it on Kickstarter now, and it comes with more planets. Two more planets, one scenario where Luna turns against you, which I'm super excited to see. So I think it's going to be amazing and awesome. Hey Brian, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Hey Azariel, pull up a chair, pull a chair. Hello, hello, welcome. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. Once again, we'll play task A, right? I got task A here. And upon playing task A, after we finish, if we got enough time or stuff, we'll try task B, task C, that type of thing. But it might be that we only get to task A today. I know I got a lot of reading to do and a lot of other things that are kind of piping through, so I'm trying to make sure I give this enough time for you to get a taste of Stranos and see if it's something that would be interesting for you to bring to your table. I think this game is fantastic. With the Kickstarter kicking off today, I think you should go check it out. We will go, once we do the kind of get down to the table, I'm going to pull up the Kickstarter, show you what I have, show you what it comes with, explain exactly how this stuff lines out, and so that you can make the most informed decision for the money, for your important money that you want to spend on things that you want to bring to your table. If you find that this game is not your cup of tea and you just want to kind of hang out with us and just watch us play and watch me make terrible decisions, that's cool too. Come on, pull up a chair and let's have some fun. Okay, before we begin, I want to say thank you to my Patreons. I appreciate you so much, and thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you as well. Thank you to everyone out there who is neither and just wants to come hang out and watch. Thank you as well for coming and checking it out. Always welcome in the chat. To tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me I'm a bad dice roller, or just to say, hey, you like what you see, and cool stuff. So, this is new for me too. I know a lot of people like to dive down, and I want to play the scenario 30 billion times before I bring it to you because I don't want to make mistakes online. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm human. It's okay. I did read just a little bit ahead on this, but I haven't looked at the task. I don't know what we're doing, and we will figure stuff out and go with it and just have a good time, right? That's what this is all about. Okay, so let's get some information, get down to the table, and take a look at the Kickstarter. That's information. So, Unsettled came out last year, and it was my top game of last year. It was my #1 game of last year. 8.3 on Board Game Geek, 926 people rated, but hopefully when you back the Kickstarter and it arrives to you, when it does, that number will increase in terms of how much people like it. 2 to 4 player, you can play it solo, but not true solo. If you want to play it solo, you have to control 2 characters, which you've seen me do if you've stuck around and saw me play horribly. And it's best played 2 player, 60 to 90 minutes, roughly to play. Worst case scenario, 90 minutes. I think that's fair. I've played a long game, which took me about 70 minutes, and then I died in 10 minutes. So, age 14 plus, so it kind of aligns with the theme and the thinking that has to go behind it. 14 plus. Weight's about a 3.14 out of 5. The complex scenarios do get complex. You saw in Zephyrin there was a lot going on. That was a challenge rating 4. Stranos is a challenge rating 4. So those are the 2 challenge rating 4s that I've run into so far, so we'll see what that's like. And let's see, great designer by Mark and Tom, and artist Bartek and Krista, and published by Orange Nebula LLC. You see that orange visit this project because it's live on Kickstarter right now, and we're gonna go check it out once we get down to the table. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Come out to the coast. We'll have some laughs and have a few drinks. It'll be great. All right, so let us go to. I'm gonna pop up Kickstarter, and you can see what I pledged. Oh, I kind of hit it. Okay, you won't see what I pledged, but I'll tell you what I pledged once I do it. So Unsettled. Let us then share this so you can see what that looks like, and we can talk about it. Okay, boom. All right, so this is the Kickstarter. That's up. Unsettled board game plus all new content. So it's a they've delivered everything from the first one, and now they're redoing it plus adding on some extra planets for people who new content, and then those who wanted to really get in on it and didn't have a chance to pick it up. So it opened today, which yay, and it comes with a lot of content. A lot of content. We'll talk about what that content looks like. Right now, it's fully funded and still funding. So 3,865 backers so far. Day one opening. 13 days to go, which is fantabulous. Great. It's gonna do well. So figure it out or die. I've died a lot in what's going on here, and you see it got a lot of big top tens for Dice Tower, Man vs. Meeple, all these other Quackalope gave it a top 10, Board Game Spotlight, Game Informer gave it a top 10. It's a really good game. So what comes with? Well, you've seen this board before because you've seen it right behind this page that you see as you go through the shared experience of not dying, which you kind of get that format, right? A lot of people kind of there was some, because if you sleeve the big cards, you have to take out the small insert and then just use the big insert to put everything, which wasn't meant, but they've fixed that in this new Kickstarter, where if you order the game, you haven't had it before, you can order the game and it'll have that in it. If you have the previous one like me, you can pay a little bit more and you will get the updated inserts to be able to be used. Unfortunately for me, this comes at the same time than Kingdom Forlorn. Can't back two expensive games at the same time. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Kingdom's Forlorn's got a big thing going on right now, so I get it. I respect that. Yeah, so all the difficulty all the time. Let's see what we got. Anything new that I need to talk about? This is stuff that you've seen, like how things are put in. You've already seen that. Planet 1, Winora, I already have that recorded for you to see. Planet 2, Gracchus, we've played through that. Nothing new there. Planet 3, Zephyrin, which was a 3 challenge rating. And then Yandrel was a 3. That's BS, because this says it was a 4. And this game's hard. That one is really hard. Planet 4, Yandrel, which we went through. And now we're on Stranos now, which is saying it's a 4, so it's harder than Zephyrin from what they're saying. So we'll play through that. Then there's Calithos, which is the one that we're going to play next week, and that's the final one that I have, which puts it all into perspective of what's there. The nightmare is very real. I don't know what it's about, but we're going to have fun and see. It looks like it's aliens. Cool. Now, this is the new planet, Kagoya. This is a brand new planet that is part of this Kickstarter for people who don't have, who have everything from the previous Kickstarter. This is brand new. So Kagoya is a new one, which is Viners Always Prosper. The puns hurt. So as it says, new planet card and token illustrations in progress. And then Blackout. This is the one that really has me interested, right? Because this one, you're on the ship, something happened, and Luna's turned against you. So now it's fix it before Luna kills you. And I love that it says, no, bad Luna, bad. So you have to figure out what's going on before Luna kills you, basically. So it's going to be good. Restore power to the scare before a malfunctioning Luna turns your lights out for good. Which I think will be, I think that one's going to be amazing. And then there's Near. It's kill you instantly cold outside, but somehow that's the least of your problems. So now this is a nice planet that you're going to go on for this one for that. There is a bonus rift, a blue rift bonus item that's supposed to be coming in 2 days. Might be another planet, might be something else. I'm unsure, but keeping our eyes open for it is pretty cool. There's this new pack that comes with it, which is the Survival Task Community Pack. It's basically updates for all the 6 planets. That includes 24 or more survival tasks that fit in the existing planet boxes. So it's more tasks, but it's also updates to the tasks that are already out there for you to have, which is pretty cool. So this is kind of like a boost, and it says it's free on Kickstarter. So if you back at any pledge above $1, you get it, which I think is cool. There's this upgrade module that's in here, included in the Nebula and Supernova tier pledges, which we'll look at in a second. But if you want to add it in, it's $15. Okay, cool. What does that do? Well, that unlocks this individual power that latches onto the side of your player board to give you more abilities to do stuff, which is pretty cool. So where we have kind of the personalities, which is optimist or leader stuff, this adds on to that and makes it a little bit more a more unique astronaut that you have, which I think is pretty awesome. Then something's coming March 3rd. Maybe another planet. I don't know. I don't have enough information about it. But there's this other update, which is the Scientific Fascinations. That is another board that connects your character. So this gets lost in your own world, in your idiosyncratic intrigues, perhaps at the expense of your crew in the hopes that your mind can solve what others haven't been able to do. Take the damage. Use the insights you gain to fill in the mysterious gaps you've been pondering throughout your life instead of application outline for the task at hand. So I don't know fully how this will play out. It looks like it's just more build up or more add on to make your character even more unique if you want. So that's another one that's on there if you want to get that. It fascinates me because I want to know more about it. So when we get into pledge levels, this base pledge, so the Nebula tier 1 are for people who have everything Unsettled so far. So if you're like me and you have everything from Unsettled, so the first Kickstarter, all 6 planets, the base game, then this Nebula tier is for you. It comes with, it's if you don't want the sleeves, it's $75. If you do want the sleeves, it's $90 US, right? I haven't gotten the shipping yet, but you know I will get there. So if you do that, you get the 3 new planets, all the modules, those 2 module boxes I talked about, and for free you get that blue and purple rift and the survival task. So whatever they're going to announce in 2 days and on the 3rd of March, you get those. They're included in your pledge. So no problems, no type of secrets, no build out there that's on there. Hey Locator, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So I think that's a really good tier. For people who don't have any Unsettled and have said, I want to give the game a try, but I don't want to go all in with planets. I just want the base stuff that comes with it. That's cool. The base game comes with 2 planets, Winora and Gracchus, so you get to pick those. So for that constellation tier, this is for you. This comes with the base game, Winora and Gracchus. You get the blue and purple rift just like it was, and you get the survival tasks. All that for free. So, or added in, right? So if you don't want sleeves with the game, $90. If you do want sleeves, it'll cost $100 US, right? For you to get that. So that's people who just said, I just want the base game. I don't want all that other stuff. Just give me the base game and I'll play that at my table. And I will go on the hunt for it on eBay or when they add it to their store. That's your pledge, right? So that's there for you. Now, for people who are like, I want it all. That's what the Supernova Tier 3 pledges. That's everything. So that is the new stuff, the old stuff, the rift stuff, the survival task, the modules, every single thing that comes out. It's the all-in. So if you miss the first Kickstarter, you're like, I want everything that this game has to offer, there's the Supernova pledge for you. If you are part of the Constellation Pledge or the Nebula and you've missed previous boxes, you can order those boxes individually here. So you can say, I don't want Zephyrin. I saw Canje play it. It wasn't that great. I didn't want it for my collection, but I do want Yandrel. You can buy Yandrel for $15. So you just add $15 to your pledge. So you can get that base pledge and just piecemeal the planets you want if that's what the way you want to go. So you've got options. It's very customizable, right? Winora and Gracchus are kind of like the beginner, the intro planets, so they come with the base game. That's why you don't see them on here. Also, if you don't want the specializations or fascinations, you can add them here too. If you want to get the sleeves by themselves, you can add those sleeves as well. Each sleeve pack covers 1 planet. And they come with the small pack as well as the big pack of planets. So don't just buy 1 sleeve pack and say, okay, well, that should cover every single thing I have for $5. It only covers 1 planet. Keep that in mind. let's see. Blue Rift bonus item to reveal. The item is free with most tiers, but hey, if you want to spend more money, you can. Let's see. There's the rule book, which I already have, but you could download it. I'm sure this is the updated rule book that's on here. And then a great group of content creators who has shown this game. So it's great. I'm not on there. I'm sad. Okay, so we need to view shipping estimates. Let's see if that is. All right, let's go there. View shipping estimates. Okay, so we want to talk about shipping. Shipping's important because it's like, okay, well, it's only 100 USD. No, it's not only 100 USD. It concerns shipping as well. These are important things. So if you are in the EU, there is right there is your shipping stuff that goes for it. So it's estimated total shipping for group buy of 4. Backer final cost is like $27. So if you add more, it bills itself up. So this is the Nebula bundle, the Constellation bundle, and the Supernova bundle. That's what you're seeing at the top there to say, how does this make sense? Okay, this is how it makes sense. If you're in the EU, and it'll be $27 for the Nebula. If your Constellation will be $23.29, and the Supernova is $35 to $44. If you are in the US, lower 48, where I am, shipping's $23, Constellation's $28, so mine will be $23. Constellation's $28 and Supernova's $39. If you're in Alaska or Hawaii, the price goes up. If you're in Puerto Rico, the price goes up. If you're in the UK, here's $14, $17, $21. And in the UK, you'll say, oh, that sounds cool. No. Read down here at the bottom. Important note for the EU and UK. Changes to the UK and EU tax laws that went into effect in January and July 2021 requires us to collect VAT on pledges those regions. This will be collected in Pledge Manager after the campaign concludes at the rate the destination country has set at that time of when the Pledge Manager is completed. European countries not part of the EU that do not have VAT will not be charged VAT. So if you are in a country that charges value-added tax, then know that shipping number is going to go up because you have to pay VAT on top of the shipping cost. And they will charge that VAT price as it is when the Pledge Manager closes. So if they say right now it's a specific X amount of money, then when the Pledge Manager opens and it closes, whatever that number it is, whether it's higher or lower, that's what you're going to be charged, not what it is today. So keep that in mind if you are paying VAT on that. So something to just keep in mind. So just make sure that that's on there for you to say the bold numbers are the numbers you care about. And if you have to add, keep an eye on what that VAT value is, add that to the shipping, and that's how much your stuff's going to cost. So keep that in mind. All right. Okay. Went through all of that fun stuff. All right. Yes, I got the Nebula pledge. That is my thing, and it's coming February of next year. So that will be what I will be picking up. Right now they're well funded. Hopefully they're almost at $500,000, so we'll see how it goes throughout the whole thing. Hey Stuart, how's it going? Okay, you've heard me talk about this thing to death. Let us go back to the table. All right, so we're on Stranos. Yay. Yay. It's a good time. It's a good time. Molten Death. That's how it starts off. Starts off with just those words. Molten Death. So, Molten Death. Stranos has no central body or core. It is a swirling amassment of volcanic asteroid metals and floating lava. Floating lava. That's safe. All held in loose formation by a low-gravity magnetosphere. Weirdly behaving magnetism is rampant. Even better. The synthetic metal fibers of our suits seem to attract every piece of loose metal we pass. Even better. We must be careful not to cause excess debris, or we may find ourselves crushed under the weight. Which may be hard, as the metallic asteroids attract and repel one another in a perpetual motion of spinning, colliding, shattering hunks of metallic ore. Floating throughout all of this are floating rivers of lava that splash beautifully across asteroidal surfaces, reshaping them with heat, steam, and fire. So it seems like a cool place. Like, okay, we just have to watch out for metal and lava. No. Meanwhile, the nearby sun is collapsing, buffeting the world with steady solar tempests, predictable in timing, but not in temperament. This is a world of chaos, of motion, and of peril, so profound it achieves a type of beauty. Simply navigating this awe-inspiring place will be harrowing. So, the sun's blowing up, there's flying lava, and if enough metal gets to our suit, it will crush us with the pressure. Monday. So, quick setup. It just says shuffle the Solar Tempest cards, which are these here. So we'll shuffle these up. Like I said, I'll just go through the primer so I can explain everything properly and not make any horrible mistakes. So every single time this marker hits, I draw one of these cards because this is a Solar Tempest or a Solar Flare or whatever it is that's happening to the sun that's going to come out and punch us in the face. All right, we're set aside the ABCD mystery cards. We're not going to be using them probably on this mission, but we'll see. We set our rectangle to say that when the solar storm's happening, then each player gets a magnetic burden card. There are 4 of them for 4 players if you're going to play. So I'm just going to shuffle this and draw 2. They sit under the rest block, and they do stupid stuff to us. So... I know, right? Great. After water, fire is a new threat. So, cool. So we'll give you that one, and the rest of the play. And basically, the top is kind of the reference of what's on the bottom. So it says, the burden of magnetic materials. The materials on Stranos are magnetic. They constantly stick to your suit. So gaining materials, if materials are ever on your node, move them to one of the 3 spaces at the bottom of this card. If you cannot add materials because those spaces are full, discard all of the excess and gain a distress. Cool. Using materials, you may consume materials from this card as if they were in a stockpile. When you rest, resolve effect of each space with a material. So gain insight, lose time as it's slowing us down. Destroying materials once per turn, you may consume 1 power to remove a material from this card. Cool! So if I have, this basically is, there's 3 spaces here if I'm on a node with materials, and those materials will immediately stick here when I get there. Awesome! So it says move them to one of the 3 spaces at the bottom of this card. If I get more materials, I gain a distress. Solid. So I'm going to put that here on this side, just so I have it. And then we've got the next problem. I think it's the same thing. It looks like it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same. Yep, it's the same thing. So, are all of these the same? Yeah, all of them are the same. So it's nothing special. There's no different tactics. All of them are the same. So I put them all at the side for my memory. I know you can kind of see them here. Sorry, camera. I can try to shift it a little bit. There we go. So you can get a better glance of this one up here at least. All right. Cool. Remove the laboratory from play, as it cannot be constructed on Stanos. So no green lab. But we do have the research hut and the workshop that we can build, which is fine. Here's the fun part. A world of chaos. The environment on Stranos will behave differently than on most other planets. Nodes will rotate and switch locations, and you will leap or be flung between them in wild ways. Sometimes you'll need to reposition nodes in the environment, actually moving them around to achieve your goals. If that weren't enough, the world's metallic materials stick to your suit and cause a manner of complication. Also, there's lava in the sky and the sun is imploding, so good luck and all that. Thank you, jerk. So, location rotation. On Stranos, many effects may cause nodes to rotate. Account for this by leaving extra room around each environment card. Neglecting to do so could result in a mess of components and unbridled rage. I don't want to be I don't want to have unbridled rage. Okay. Survival tasks on Stranos have predetermined environment setups in which nodes start play face down in specific arrangements. Effects will sometimes rotate, add resources to, or even move these nodes before they are revealed. When revealing a node, maintain its current resource orientation and position. So space versus node. So it's saying that the world is essentially an asteroid field. Some effects will change the location of nodes, sometimes leaving gaps between nodes. The term space is used throughout to distinguish between environment cards, which are nodes, and potential locations of environment cards, which are spaces. So they could be spaces along the way where nodes will end up. So, for example, spaces versus nodes, place your 3 explorers 3 spaces away. 1, 2, 3, which will put it there. Location movement. Use markers to mark empty spaces if you find it necessary. Nodes can be placed onto empty spaces through effects. Resources, data, or materials that would be placed on an empty space are lost, so they don't hover in place. Nodes across empty spaces are not adjacent. Some effects cause spaces to swap places. Don't overthink this. It means exactly what you think it means. When 2 spaces swap, everything in those spaces switch too. If there are nodes in each, those 2 nodes swap places. If one node has a node and the other's empty, the node moves to the empty space and leave the other empty. So no big deal. Your space and an adjacent space swap places. Right. All components in your space swap with whatever it's going with. Makes sense. We've already talked about that. Now, there's a new thing called node polarity. Most nodes on Stranos have a magnetic charge. Oh, God. And are either positive or negative. That's never good. This has no effect unless referenced by another effect. Cool, cool, cool. And then we've got magnetic burden, which is on here, and we've kind of explained what happens. It's just running through it. It says whenever you rest, you resolve these effects that are on this card. Whenever you rest. Uh-oh. Once per turn, you may spend 1 power to... Yep, that's all that, that's all that, that's all that. Due to complications with insta-death, Luna cannot scan for materials. You may not build the lab, and you cannot use the unearth action. Use a marker to cover the unearth action. I've never used the unearth action. I don't have an unearth action. You've lied to me for the last time. Instead, materials will be added to nodes and acquired through other effects. No node may have more than 2 materials on it. If more would be added, they are lost. Very important. So, cool, 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 cool. Let's get on with the fun, shall we? Make sure that I'm not frozen here. Okay, let's get on with the fun. So, again with the wormholes? Look, wormholes started it. 1 minute we weren't stranded an unfathomable distance from home in the bizarre beyond. The next we were. Wormholes did that. So we figure wormholes owe us one. They got us into this mess. It seems only fair they get us out of it. The nearest star system is too far for us to reach in our lifetime, or in several for that matter, and we're nearly out of food, fuel, and also pretty much everything else. Plus, some of us are getting insufferably grumpy. However, scans have revealed that the metallic cores of the asteroids making up the loose planetary body we're orbiting will, if vaporized in high enough volume, create a temporary wormhole that may be the doorway to our survival. We have no idea where it will take us or how violently it will do so, but at the very least, we'll have a chance. In other words, we need to launch one of these massive asteroids into the nearby sun and then fly into the resulting explosion. What? What? Presumably while screaming. Strange things have worked before. Probably. So I'm like, what? No. So the scarab, and I'm showing you this side so you can see this side for the first time. I think it is on the board where you store data and materials. Data analyze. Oh, unearth materials. Yep. So it's pick up materials. That's what it means. That's what it means. Pick it up. So this is one side that you can use of the scarab, right? Where if you're wanting to, this is completely your option. There are 3 of these. You can use this one or the other 2, and it has an ability that only has like the resuscitation chamber lets you gain back endurance, but you can only use it once and then it's done. That's what this little symbol means, and it costs 1 if you want. This is the side that is the normal play side. So you flip this over, that's what's here. So it says put that right there. And then we're looking for the cataclysm. There it is. You're all starting here on the scarab. Don't die on me. So the cataclysm is here. Okay. So it says place the scarab and the cataclysm is shown below, then randomly place the remaining environment cards face down in the configuration shown, all oriented same direction. Place the crew on the scarab. Our job is to launch an asteroid. It's not. I don't know if that would work. I mean, it's metal. Metal is a star killer, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Okay. So face down. 1, 2. I don't know what these other ones are, so I'm just going to place these here and hope for the best. So we will see how that works. So launch asteroid into the sun. We have conceived a device that will utilize the magnetic energies of this world to propel an asteroid in the direction we engineer. We must select an asteroid carefully, though. Launch one too close to the scarab and it will scramble the ship's system. But get too close to the nearby cataclysm and we could trigger an insta-death energy event. We may have to reposition some asteroids to make things work. Cool. Okay. So, our job, should we choose to not accept it, construct a polarity funnel, which is this thing. Let's see. By taking the below action on a build site on one of the nodes highlighted on the previous card, which is one of these nodes that are here. So one of the middle. Let's see. You may have to move some asteroids around to get a build site into position. But we need an engineering comprehension. We need a robotics comprehension. We need 2 data, 2 materials, and 2 power to make this work. As soon as we do that, we continue on. Okay, and Luna cannot unearth materials. She can analyze data, but she can't unearth materials. I have a BS degree in rocket science. It may come in handy in this game. Your master's degree in BS comes in. My master's degree in BS has got me far, Dan. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get our opportunities shuffled up, because we can check out opportunities that might give us scientific anomalies. That'll give us nice little buffs that we can use from time to time. Okay. Shuffle those up, and then we split them up into 2. All right. All right. Goes there. That goes there. Okay, so here we go. First off, Luna's going to move, and what better way to move Luna than here? So we will turn this over, and look at that. The Firebug Hollow. It is negative. It gives us 1 when we move into it, and when entering, we gain a material. That material will not go in there. It will go onto us as soon as we move. Luna can scan for data. She just cannot scan for materials from what this says. Luna cannot scan for materials. You may not build the lab, and you cannot use unearth action to get material. because they'll stick to your body. So she is, however, can scan for data, and that is what she is going to do. I get 2. That's kind of what I need. Okay, so it is Orange's turn first. 2. Happy Sakabra Day. Hey, Brian, pull up a chair. So Orange is going to move first, and I'm going to move here. I get 1 insight for moving there, and I'm going to get the robotics comprehension. I don't know why these are transposed, but they are. There we go. All right. Once you get there, I am going to analyze data, spending 1 to pick up these 2 and add them to the supply. There is a build site that's there as well. So we can control, we got our space to do it. We've got our space to build it. We just need to build the polarity funnel there. There's an X here and an X here. I assume that means we cannot go in that direction. That's the first time I've seen that symbol. So I'm assuming I cannot go that way. So I can either go up or back where I came from. Node edges. Oh, the scarab appendix. Insight. Go through. I believe that means I can't go that way. It's blocked off. It's blocked, so blocked. Exciting. Ooh, you did not put that in your stuff. I'm gonna assume it means we can't go that way. It does not say so in the primer. And I'm gonna believe that's what it. You know, when usually you see that blip when people record, that's this moment. Where they're like, oh yeah, I can't do that. Node edge symbols. So let's look up node edge symbol. Nodes revealed. Nodes unrevealed. Yeah, I'm gonna believe we can. It does not say so on the card, specifically, especially in the rules reference. Picture rule. So I'm gonna believe we can't go that way. Okay, so what are we gonna do? When I enter, I gain a material. It sticks to my suit. I am going to investigate. So I have the leader trait, and I can show you what it says here. So I actually focus up a die, gain insight, and pursue an opportunity on my node. So that is what, instead of focusing down, it focuses up. And I gain an insight. And I am going to go blue opportunity. What are we dealing with? Cinderborn Gem Seed. So it says, a shimmering vine of lava snakes its bright lash-like self around your leg and begins rhythmically climbing your body. Cool. As you try to claw it off, it presses against your chest, glows brightly for a moment, and then blasts a stunning gem-like seed out with a shot impaling you directly through the sternum. Cool. You feel a strange and probably fatal power swell within. Engage. Add 4 markers to this card. At the start of each of your turns, remove a marker. If you cannot because none remain, gain 2 distress. While engaged, you may freely move materials between yourself and the supply. But if I beat it, I need my other person with me. Administer enthusiastic amateur surgery. Can only be performed by non-engaged explorer. We will gain 3 trust for doing this. So it's engaged with you, the gem seed, and there are 4 markers on it. Big fun. When those markers go off, at the start of each of your turns, remove a marker. And gain 2 distress if there's none left. So But it can only be cured by him, and he will. So then finally, at the end of it all, we are going to rest up, which will move the time to get our dice back. Then we resolve this. There's 1 on here, so we gain 1 insight. Cool, cool, cool. And then we panic like crazy. All right, our turn. I can't go that way, can't go that way, so Luna's gonna go up. Luna can't go up. There's a block. This might be a short game. Real short game. Lava Expressway. Go with the flow. Okay, so I don't know what else Luna can do. She can't go up, so she would get the movement back. She'll come back here. And then it'll be Green's turn. So Green is going to free move here, gain an insight. Green is going to spend this die down to get rid of that thing. Which is cool, cool. I do that administer enthusiastic amateur surgery, because who doesn't want to do that? And then I'm going to... Oh, and when I move there, 6 to me. I then will do my next move, which is optimism. You're correct, impassable terrain. I figured. So this will once again focus up a die. I get to take an additional move action. So it's traversing again. So I'll do that, focus up 1, and I move back here. And then I have to rest. Kicking up time. So let's resolve stuff in order. So I get this back, this back, this back. Resolve this, which gives me this, which gives Green a scientific anomaly. And I get 3 trusts, which means we're going to distribute 2, 4, 6 upticks. 6 focus. Alright. So what is my meltdown and smear liberally? So I'm insulating. Discard, remove all materials stuck to you, then place yourself up to that many spaces away. Cool. I need a chemistry comprehension to be able to use it, though, but this is discarded. And it goes back, and we have switched that. So we mark that as done. If you would cross it when you reveal the node, you may have to stay on your current node. Ew. Yeah, I know, like if I would cross it, they come back. And I remember them saying in the last one, I think it was Yandrell, or was it Zeron, that if that happens, you don't lose your move action, so it's not wasted. So that's why Luna moved back. Okay. We hit our first Solar Tempest. Wop. Solar Tempest. Magnetic winds pulse from the collapsing star. Polarity reversal. Add 2 materials to each positive node. There are none in play. Each explorer on a negative node must place themselves on an adjacent positive node if possible. I got nothing, Mac. I got nothing. I should have come this way with Luna. Actually, I'm going to take that back and keep her here. When she couldn't move, I'll just say I'll just say she did move, and then I'll use it for this. I should have done that. So there's nothing positive there. Nobody cares about your tempestness. No one. No one. So I'll say it is now your turn. I'm gonna move here for Luna, which I should have done. Oh no, I can't. I can't. Sorry. I did that right. I can't. So Luna's gonna move up first. Come on. So am I trapped? Is my game pretty much over? Let's move down. Okay, there we go. I'm trapped. I can't move any further. I can't move. Look, I can't go up because there's an X here. I could go back here and I'll get a material on me, but I can't go down that way or up. And then I come here, I can't move this way. Solid. I can wait for stuff to shift, but that's all I can really do. I can just keep getting comprehensions so that I can build this stuff up. I've got the 2, I just need to get the 2 energy, which I can use to get this stuff off me. So this is insane. What's this thing say? Magnetic fulcrum. Angle magnetism. Rotate any node up to 180 degrees, either direction. Oh, that's how we get out of it. That's how we get out of it right there. Are you playing Forbidden Desert? That's what I feel like I am playing on this one for sure. Why are you not focused? Don't focus on the board. Focus on... There we go. So this is how I fix that problem with angle magnetism. Rotate any node up to 180 degrees. So, cool. We're going to do that. I'm going to do my free move out of here. And then I am actually going to... I need to get this insight. I need it. And let's stupidly waste this. But I'm going to do this to traverse. And I'm actually going to say move and or carry a local explorer 1 node. Come on, let's go. And that is going to waste the time to move here. I will then use this die, and we will rotate. It said 180 degrees. It says rotate any node. I can rotate this one. That might work. Because I could turn it this way so I could come in. I could come in and go down. So let's do that. I'm going to rotate this one like that. Okay. So now I could come in and go down. And then I have to rest that one. All right. So that ends that turn. I could have rotated this one, actually. I was stupid. I could have rotated this one. I should have rotated that one, and that's what I'm going to do this turn, too. So before Luna goes on my turn, I'm actually going to rotate. So I'm going to sit this here, and I'm going to rotate this node this way. And then I'm going to have Luna move over here. Sweet. That's what I am talking about. Sweet. So there's a flaming stone that's here. It's 2 insight across through there. So I'm going to have Luna look for data. 2 data. Okay. And then I'm going to do my free move. That gives me 2 insight. 1, 2. Almost there. And then I will spend this to acquire this discovery. Get this anomaly from a flaming stone. I need let's see, I need a robotics comprehension. Vaporize and waft strategically. Discard, remove all materials from any node for each one you remove, gain focus. Thank you. And actually, I should have put this one instead of that one. What the hell? I screwed that one. That wasn't efficient. So I will get that. Move the time. Okay. Next turn. I'm keeping there just in case I need to rotate nodes. So we need to gain, and sorry, at the end of the turn, you'd have gotten an insight, and at the end of the turn, you get an insight, which gives you your robotics, your engineering comprehension. I will switch this to chemistry, and I get an engineering breakthrough. I still got material on my body. Okay. Propel explosive penetrating rod. Ooh. Propel explosive penetrating rod. Who wants that? Who wants that for Christmas? It says rotate any node up to 100 degrees in either direction. Place all explorers on that node onto a node 1 to 2 spaces away from it. That's actually pretty, and that's a one-time use every round. I could use it at any time. Cool. So now that ends your turn. Back to you. We've already moved that forward. Luna's going to move forward 1. She cannot move forward 1. Can't go up. So Luna's going to hang on until I spin this node. So I will... Let's use this one. I'm going to take that down to 1. We're going to rotate this that way. And then Luna's going to move. When entering, gain energy. That might work. Do I want Luna to move yet? No, I don't. Hang out right there. I am going to actually investigate this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Which will give me my robotics comprehension. To give me a robotics breakthrough, which will be great. This is actually going quite well. Quite well. Okay, so we get initiate magnetic tug. Place an explorer within 2 spaces of Luna's node onto Luna's node. And that costs that, which is fantastic. So when Luna pulls you, you do not get charged that stuff. And I am going for chemistry comprehension as well. I do have the bits to do that, so I'm going to activate that ability immediately, spending one of these to yoke get pulled here. When entering, and I do enter, I gain an energy. So to get that energy off me, I could get that thing off me by destroying material. Once per turn, I could consume 1 power to remove one of those, but I need the 2. Oh, I didn't investigate. Before it yokes me, sorry. I went out of turn a little bit. I was investigating. What do we got? Time-turning gastropod. From a river of lava in the sky above you emerges a creature composed of something like glass. It clangs to the stone with a force far greater than its size would suggest. In its changing reflective surface, you see moments of time, events from minutes ago and events that have not yet transpired. Immediately rotate this node 90 degrees counterclockwise. The active player gains 2 insight. 90 degrees. Counterclockwise. Right? Yep. So it would go that way. Right? That'd be 90 degrees. Yep. Because that's a 45-degree angle. 90-degree angle. Yep, I'm right. And I gain 2 insight. 1, 2. But I'm going to use that to get the heck off this node. But if I do it, I will get something cool. So there's a glass pod. It says easily pick up a compliant creature. Place the time marker forward or backward up to 2 spaces on the timeline. Cannot extend past events. Ignoring any trigger, it skips over. Ooh, I could rewind time. I'm staying there. I'm not getting yanked. Nope. Actually, I can use it for you, though. which I will. I will use it for you. So I will use one and have Luna pull you here so you don't have to spend time. Yes. Yes. Excellent. And that will do. That actually worked out pretty well. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. And I did move time forward, right? I moved time forward, right? I think I did. I think I did move time forward. If I did, let me know. I think I did. All right, your turn. Luna's going to first search for data. Need more datas. 2 seems to be the going thing today. 2. I'm going to spend this down to nothing. Pick both of those up. When I entered this, I would have gotten an energy. Oh, at the end of my turn, I gotta kick that, which would give me an. Okay, so then Luna is going to move this way. She can move this way. When entering, gain data. Can't go up or down. I could use one of the powers to rotate this node, which I think I'm going to because I want to be able to go up. So I'm going to use Propel Explosive Penetrating Rod. Use that, which uses an energy, which I will turn. So rotate any node up to 180 in either direction. Place all explorers on that node onto a node 1 or 2 spaces away. So I'm not on that node. So there we go. And I don't want to spend time because I'm going to rewind time using red next time to push the time back, gain a little bit of time for endurance. I will instead. Oh, you're supposed to. I will instead probably gain two charged power. That is what I will do. I'll spend this to gain 2 charged power. So we've got the data. What do we need? We've got both comprehensions. We've got the data, the material, and the power to use. I want to head back. Not yet. Not yet. But I will gain some insight, though. I'll invest. I'll find it. Isn't that 10 hours of weather? 90 degrees. What do we got? The orb. You snap out of a strange reverie. How long have you been standing here? The ground is perfectly smooth, and you're surrounded by absolute silence. At your feet, a sphere. You feel comfort with it as if you'd known it your whole life. Maybe you have. How funny. You should find it here. Immediately gain trust. So, 1, 2, distributed properly. And the mysterious orb is here. We can pick it up, but it says if someone other than this explorer who revealed this opportunity picks up this orb, we lose trust. So we have to rest. Moving time up. And back. Cool. Cool. Now it is our turn. I can go up with Luna, which is what I'm going to do as I start revealing this place. So I'll move up here. And I can. Hey. There's a metallic flower that's here that I can acquire that discovery. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to solve you. So I'm going to spend this to gain an insight, which will give me a chemistry composition, which will give me a chemistry breakthrough. And I get to place the time marker forward or backward up to 2 spaces on the timeline. Cannot extend past events. Ignoring any triggers, it skips over. So what am I going to get? Apply gyro convertive cognition cream. Only if it itches. Use immediately after your node rotates. Use immediately after your node rotates. You gain 1 data and 2 power. I ain't mad at it, but it costs some material, which I'm gonna rotate some nodes around these. So all right. So that solves that, giving me a scientific anomaly. Shielded detonation. So I need an engineering comprehension, which I'm going to go for. Discard your space and the diagonal space swap. Discard your space and the diagonal space swap space. Places, not space. So that does that. I did gain that. And move time back twice. 1, 2. We're moving the time back. So that gets rid of that. Let's go back here. Then it's time to go build this thing, isn't it? I'm going to do my free move to go up here, which gives me 1 insight. I'm then going to traverse here, move here, which doesn't cost me anything. But when, oh no, but when I enter, I get that. However, I'm going to use that once per turn, pull it off of me. Okay. I got everything I need. I just need 1 more turn. And then rest, which I moved this up 1. And then I get all my dice back. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. All right, so I need to get you back there. Ooh, that's a long trip. I need to get you back there. And because I need the engineering comprehension. Dadgummit. What can I do? I could move Luna. What's Luna's ability? Rotate Luna's node up to 180 degrees in either direction. I can use her ability. Whose turn is it? This would have come back. Place an explorer within 2 spaces of Luna's node onto Luna's node. 1, 2. I could get pulled across. Discard. Remove all materials from any node for each. Remove all materials stuck to you, then place yourself up to that many spaces away. I can't do that because I don't have that comprehension. Shoot! I should have stayed on this and rotated back. I need the engineering comprehension. I don't have the engineering comprehension to use this conductive, or else I would. I would swap this node and this node. That wouldn't have helped him at all. Gurglefish. Yeah, that's a word. I should have rotated it back. Shoot. Alright, well, we're in it now. This will come back. Rotate any node up to 180 degrees in either direction. Place all explorers on that node onto a node 1 or 2 spaces away. We can still make this work. We can still make this work. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 power. We can still make this work. I am going to then do my free movement here, which will gain me 1 insight and lose 1 time. Then I'm going to use my propel explosive penetrating rod using one of these to rotate this way. Then I'm going to reverse, make an additional movement, coming here, which gives me another material, which I'm going to use the second power to get rid of. And I get 2 insight. 1, 2. And I think that is good. The time back was lost, but it's okay. It worked out. It worked out. It worked out. Okay, so we're where we need to be. I have to rest. First endurance goes down for both. And then we collect back. And it's back to your turn. Well, you are going to do this ability immediately right now to build this thing. So we need to commit 2 data to material, stuck to our body, 2 power, that's right here, and we have a robotics and an engineering comprehension, and we build it. Must be on a node highlighted in the yellow card area, which if we looked at the yellow card area, it's these areas here in that set. So we build it. And it says, after the focus cube is removed from this action space, advance. So we still have our turn to do. Okay. I should have completed this before. I'm gonna retcon something. Sorry, I was supposed to complete that. And I would have used this one to pick up that orb. So we get the mysterious. I completely forgot about it. Insulating. Melt down and smear liberally. Remove all material stuck to you, and then place yourself up to that many spaces away. Need engineering comprehension. And that would have been what I had done first. I did not think about it. This is gone. Back. And then I have to rest. So take this up 1. Get these back, which kick this off. Oop. Yep. Okay. It would have been this person that did it before they moved. So it would have been do that, free move, rotate, move, and out of it. So you would have actually be down that. You would not be down that. Eh. All right, so let's advance. Well, catastrophic results. The device works too well, triggering massive badness as the astronaut erupts from orbit with the wrong trajectory. The force of its departure leaving chaos in its wake. Reveal mystery card A. Catastrophic results. Divide anyone on the polarity funnel node and Luna if present into 2 groups as evenly as possible and place them on the nearest nodes in the opposite directions, half towards the scarab, half towards the cataclysm. So I stay where I am. It says in 2 groups. So if it was in the center, wait. All nodes in alignment, wait. Half towards the scarab, half towards the cataclysm. All nodes in alignment with the polarity funnel node, shown in the below example with the highlighted borders, are blasted 1 space outward. Oh my god. Really? Okay. This board just got massive. I'm gonna put you there. You there. Push these up. Trust down from time track. Trust down from time track. Trust down from time track. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. Thank you. Okay. So the scarab's gonna get blown here. And you're going with it. Let's see. This is going to get blown up. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta do Tetris here. This is gonna get blown down. You're gonna get blown here, right? Because it says into two groups as evenly as possible and place them on the nearest nodes in opposite direction. So you would be over here. And oh my god. Table Tetris! Table Tetris! Yep. Boom. 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 That's what just happened. That just happened to me. So all nodes in line with the polarity funnel node shown in the below image with highlighted borders are blasted one space outward. So there's the polarity funnel. It went one space outward. Everything is catastrophic in this game. I know, I had to shift everything around. Remove the polarity funnel from play. Cool. Big fun. Big fun. Science isn't always an exact science. What? At least the way we do it. But we really were expecting this to go slightly better. A moment of panic and hopelessness threatens to extend into an ongoing vibe. Someone may focus down 3 times to give a word of optimistic encouragement. Otherwise, you lose trust twice. Someone. All right, so 1, 2, 3. You're the optimist, so you're encouraging, so we don't do that. All right. That horribleness is over. Let's see. Course correct the situation. The launched asteroid is careening off course. We gather our senses and make a plan to establish a data connection to the device to recalibrate. We need 2 robotics comprehension. Ooh. And we need to focus down twice and have a workshop. To redirect the asteroid, we need a 3 data and 3 power. We're going to die. Okay. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. I have to say that to myself. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. How does movement work at this point? So, anytime an effect directs you to stick or place stick material, you may use effects and abilities to freely reposition nodes however you want. Setups are just starting position, not restriction. You may use effects and abilities to freely reposition nodes. I can rotate nodes. Use immediately after you rotate a node. Remove stuck items. Rotate any node. I can't reposition. You may use effects and abilities to reposition. Examples of movement. So, place your explorer 3 spaces away. I would count through the empty space. Oh my word. I love this planet. This is one of my favorites. I just don't know what to do. This one says, this Pyrozine passage, run up passage wall. This space and an adjacent space swap places, then rotate this node 180 degrees. So completely flip it. All right. Okay. So I can swap this space with this space, then that space with this space, so that I can get this guy out. Otherwise, there's nothing he can do. He's kind of stuck. Okay, and we need you to get another robotics comprehension. And we need to build the workshop. Green can build the workshop, but we need to This is the place to build a workshop. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So it's Green's turn, I assume. Hama, 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 hama. Luna cannot get to me at all. What can Luna do? Luna can rotate her node if she wants by using a die. I have to. I need Luna to be with me. So I'll have to rotate Luna's node. Then we both swap spaces with the empty space to get him back. It's probably our best bet. So let's do that. So we're gonna use this on Luna's node to rotate her node this way. And we will move Luna here. Then I'm going to use this one to swap places with the blank to move closer here. And then it says, then rotate this node 180. So, okay. All right. And then rest, which will push this up. 1. Required each turn, another explorer. So we'll get time. So there's another flare happening. You can't see behind me, but there's, if I can move. There's another flare happening. And another explorer gets to focus up a die. Why am I on red? What is happening? 2, 2, 1. It is Green's turn. Green would be 1, that, 2. Thank you. All right. So Green gets those back. All right. Now the solar tempest happens. Magnetic winds pulse from the collapsing star. Nobody's on a negative node. Sweet. Polarity pulse. Add a material to each negative node. Okay. Each negative node rotates 90 degrees clockwise for each negative node adjacent to it. Ooh. So it's kind of basically it's saying like it's pushing itself away. It's turning away from each other. So I love this. Stranos is awesome. Stranos is freaking awesome. I love it. All right, so now it's Red's turn because I was using red stuff when I should have been using greens. I fixed that. Da ba ba da ba ba da ba. I don't know what to do. You can't investigate. You can't traverse. You can theorize. So we're gonna theorize. So you will gain an insight. Another explorer gains an insight. Habadababa Chewbacca. I don't know what to do. I can get some power. Let's do that. I'm gonna get some power. And then now I have to rest. Time goes up. And another explorer gains a focus. This planet's like a Zelda. It is. It is. It's like a Zelda dungeon puzzle. I love it. I think this planet is so great. I'm really enjoying it. Okay. So the time went up. All right. So your turn. So we're going to be swapping again. So let's do that first. I'm going to use this green one to swap these two. Okay. And then it rotates. Okay. All right. We're coming for you. I'm going to theorize. Will give me first the chemistry comprehension that I need, and the chemistry breakthrough, and it will give you insight for that engineering, and then we're both going robotic. Lob in igneous pressure bomb. Rotate a node within 2 spaces of yours up to 180 in either direction. Add 2 materials to that node. Okay, and then we are going for that for blue, and you get 1 for that. Then I rest. Time goes up 1. Get these back. So it's not wasted. Not wasted. I don't have any materials on here, so there's nothing for me to check. That's why I haven't been doing it. Okay, red's turn. Let's get to where we need to get to. So red is going to theorize to gain 1 insight. A1. Red is then going to, what the heck can you do? Red is going to, you're about to have your engineering comprehension, so you could discard your space and a diagonal space swap places, which is what I would do here to pull the scarab closer, but I'm 1 away from it. 1 away. Wait. I can use my ability. Initiate magnetic tug. Place an explorer within 2 spaces of Luna's node onto Luna's node. We can make that work. I'm going to use this. Using that. Hey, we're good. Okay. Alright, we're safe. We're fine. Okay, so now it's to get back over here, get the materials that we need to build this thing up. So Luna, I need you to look for material, for data. Hey, look, here comes the 1 data fund. Well, I'm going to use this 3 to pick up that 1 because why not? And then I will rest, getting 1. Time goes up 1. Somebody up 1. That. Got the hang of this. I got the hang of it. Okay, so we need to build the engineering shop. Green can do it. Green can build it. So we're good there. Let's get the workshop down. So Green's turn. Green is going to... First, Green is going to help get that engineering that we need as well as move up. That's what we got to do now. So Green is going to do the theorize thing to gain 1. Give you the engineering comprehension you need, and you'll be going for robotics next, but it's an engineering comprehension. And you get a breakthrough, which is field test the magnetic sling. Place a local explorer onto a node up to 2 spaces away, revealed or unrevealed, rotate the destination node 90 degrees clockwise. Okay. Alright. So that'll do. You can move, you're going to get 2 material on you, but I can burn 1 off. So that's okay. So we'll free move, because I can here. I get 2 material on me. I'm going to use 1 energy. Burn 1 off. That one would have went on me. And then I am going to build the workshop. Here. Then I will rest, picking up the time, taking down the endurance. Wait, trust wouldn't have fallen. Trust wouldn't have fallen because of time, Locator. You threw me off. Endurance falls. Trust doesn't fall due to time shift. Only endurance. Ah, so I still would have had my optimism up. My optimism still would have been up on traverse. Yes, trust does not fall because of that. Endurance falls, not trust. Whew, almost messed me up. Okay, so. Almost. Endurance falls, not trust. Where is the other die? And that would build the workshop. So propel Luna from anywhere using energy to use the workshop. Okay. Okay. All right. And while we're at it, we're gonna have Luna look for data before our turn runs out. 1. Sweet. Gonna be that type of day. All right. So Red's turn. We are actually now. I just need engineering. Sorry, robotics comprehension, and then gathering resources. So no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So I will use this instead. Take that down to 1 to pick this up. I need 1 more of those, so I'm going to have Luna search 1 more again. And there's the 2 that I needed. I'm then going to use this to get energy. Taking that down to nothing. 2 energy, and the rest. Alrighty. Cool. Okay, so we've got. Oh, and at the end of the years, you would have gained an insight because of the burden of magnetic. So we've got that something terrible is going to happen next, but we've got the workshop. We've got the power. We just need the stinking energy. We have enough to make it work. So I'm going to free move here. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. We're 1 cube short of solving this problem. Um, um, um. No, we also need the robotics comprehension. Rotate any node. Come on. What do I need? Think. Speak to me, Goose. Actually, I should have moved Luna and then done that. I don't mind switching that up. I should have moved. It wouldn't have mattered. I have a free move and I have my traverse action. I'm planning to use the traverse action first to take up 1. Oh, this is such a bad idea. This is such a stupid, horrible, bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take the traverse action instead of my free move to gain insight and move here. I'm then going to investigate to gain my insight in robotics. I'm dumb. Why am I doing this? Okay, so what's our robot? Apply polarity cannon. Place Luna on a node, revealed or unrevealed, 1 to 2 spaces away from her current node. She may take a local explorer with her. Both nodes rotate 180 degrees. Okay. And let's see, we've got everything we need for 2 and 2. I'm gonna go engineering for final. Okay. So then I rest. The storm hits. Get this back. We go. Oh my god. Solar Tempest. Magnetic winds pulse from the collapsing star. Polarity surge. Add 2 material to each negative node. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, and I would have gotten 1 insight because of. Okay. So, red's turn. Red is going to do some dumb stuff. First, eek. First, red is going to pick up those 2. We have enough of everything we need. I could spend that 1 to burn it off when we move. Red is then going to traverse, taking somebody with them. These 3 will pop on me. 2, 3. Red will burn. Where is it? Where are you? Somebody has it. Before we do that, let's pull this back. Let's pull this back before we do the move. It's going to happen. Before we do the move, green is going to spend, because they have this, remove all materials stuck to you, then place yourself up to that many. Remove all materials from any node. He's going to use magnetic. It's magnetic. I'm going to use that to discard that. Remove all materials off of this node. And it says for each raise, so there were 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we do the move. And I gain a material on myself. And next turn, we're ready to party. Come on, Luna. Come on over here with us. Then we will rest. We'll take this up by 1. Oh, and I did put the material, and because of that material, I would have done that. Get these back. Your turn. All right, let's do it. We've got the 2 robotic comprehension. I'm going to tick this one down to 2. We've got the workshop, and we're spending 3 data and 3 power. Suck it. So when the focus cube is removed, it happens. So there's something else that we can do. I'm going to theorize, because I ain't screwing with this. So I'm going to theorize, giving me 1, giving you. And then rest, moving this way. We get our dice back, and we advance. Hey! We're close! Here we go. Success of a sort. It works. The asteroid rockets into the sun, triggering a blisteringly bright explosion that resolves into a swirling, whirling storm of darkness and dust. The wormhole is ready and waiting. Then the shockwave hits. Damn it. Launching the scarab out of sight. Remove the scarab from play. Any explorers on it place themselves on the nearest node. If 2 are equally near, you choose. Then reveal a Solar Tempest card. Oh, it just gets worse. Okay, add 2 material to each positive node. Okay. We're on a negative node this time. Okay. All right. Cool. Something blooms to life inside us. A strange sort of peace. A threshold has been crossed. As all the universe seems committed to our destruction, and we realize in a moment that we simply will not allow that to happen. It won't happen. We reject that fate. We know exactly what we must do. With conviction, we scream into the cosmos, Luna, a little help here. So we distribute 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Here we go. Fling Luna after the Scarab. If we built enough rotary momentum, we may be able to launch Luna with velocity enough to catch and retrieve the Scarab. God. On a single turn, use a different effect to rotate Luna's node. Use 4 different effects. So on a single turn, use 4 different effects to rotate Luna's node. Each turn, track this effort by placing a black marker in one of the spaces below. Each time an effect rotates Luna's node, degree and direction don't matter, but it must be the same node 4 times. If you don't fill all 4, or Luna moves nodes, reset the process. 1, 2, 3. The solar storm might get in our way. Okay. So we're going to be turning you like you wouldn't believe, girly. Alright, so... And this is going to give us the insight that we need. We're going to get the power back, for sure. We're going to get the power back so that we can use it on the next turn. We can use Luna to turn on her turn. Rotate a local explorer onto a node. Nope, don't want to do that. Rotate any node, then place all explorers away from it. Don't want to do that either. Remove all materials stuck to you. I could do that there. That won't be a problem. Blob. Rotate a node within 2 spaces of yours up to add 2 materials to that node, which I can use this to get rid of it. Place Luna on a node. Both nodes rotate. So we're not moving Luna where she is. She's going from where she is. We just need to do it 4 times. Okay. Okay, we can do this. No, we can do this. 2 times per turn. That's all we need. That's a round. We need to do it in a round. On a single turn, use 4 different effects to rotate Luna. Oh, on a single turn. Use 4 different effects to rotate Luna's node. Each turn, track this effort by placing a black... Oh, each turn do it. Okay. Wait. I don't understand this. Let me read this again. On a single turn, use 4 different effects to rotate Luna's node. Each turn, track this effort by placing a black marker in one of the spaces below. Each time an effect rotate Luna's node, degrees and directions do not matter, but it must be the same node 4 times. Okay. If you don't fill all 4 or Luna moves nodes, reset the process. If you don't fill all 4... Oh, okay. One's Luna's. We can do that. Place a local explorer onto a node up to 2 spaces away, revealed or unrevealed, and then rotate the destination node 90. This could be there up to 2 spaces away, which could be 0. So I could do my free move here, and then place them back with this power to do that. So that's 1, 2. So it's kind of like a meter. We're building a meter. It's Red's turn. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. Place a local explorer onto a node up to 2 spaces away. I could stay on my current node if I want, and I'll rotate it. So that's 1. Luna's 1 is 2. Rotate any node. All explorers on that node. All explorers on that node onto place all explorers on that node onto another node 1 to 2 spaces away. That's 3. Rotate a node within 2 spaces of yours up to, so that's 4. I have to do that 4 times? I need to read the rules on this. I need. What do y'all think? How do y'all think this thing translates? Because it's either I need to just rotate the node. So how I'm reading this, this is one of two ways. All right, let me hold this up. Come on, show it, show it, show it. There we go. So it says on a single turn, use 4 different effects to rotate Luna's node. Each turn, track this effort by placing a black marker in one of the spaces below each time an effect rotate Luna's node. It does it, and we need to do up to 4 to reset the process. So to me, let's see if there's an FAQ on this. Nope, there is not. You gotta go to the internet. Because it's either I need to. It says each on a single turn. I assume that means, and let's talk about turn. Let's see if there's a example turn. You are playing a 3 explorer game with Lacey and Teresa. It is your turn. Note, this example uses avatars. So reveal a new node moving Luna, reveal resources using Luna, moving and resolving effect, use focus action, fully spend focus cubes, and then rest. That is an example turn. So one person. One. This is very important for what I need to do. So one person needs to do it. And it says if you don't fill all 4 on a single turn, you start over. So I need to turn this 4 times on one turn. Can I do it? I need to gather power for sure. Gather power. So one of those can get 2 power. I could use 1 power here to rotate that node, gain data and 2 power back. Oh no, I need. Oh, I do have, and then use that to gain that. That's 1 rotate. That's it. That's all I can do that turn. That's not going to help me. I gotta wait till next turn to spend. So I need to gain power. That's what I need to do. Gain power for my first run. So red just needs to gain power. Then I can rotate the node, get the power back. That's 1. Rotate any node up to 180 degrees in either direction. So that's 2. It'll push me off the node, but not Luna. Because it just says explorers. Rotate a node within 2 spaces using that, 3. And then Luna's, which is 4. I got it. I got it. I got it. So your turn, you're going to get power. We're going to get 2 of them. I got it. And we got the materials that we need. So rotate, get the materials that we need. We got the power that we need. What else are you going to do? I don't want you to investigate anything. I want you to theorize. You're going to theorize gaining 1. Oh, 1. And then you're going to rest, moving the timer up 1. Okay. Here we go. So, your turn. All right, let's do this in order. First, place a local explorer onto a node up to 2 spaces away. Reveal or unreveal, rotate that destination. Okay, so I am going to... Green is going to do the free movement to move here. We'll get these 2 on us. That's my free movement. I will remove all material. I need it. We'll get to that in a second. I'll use that in a second. All right, so we move there. We're going to use first power to move him back. Yep, move him back and rotate this node 90 degrees. That's 1. we're going to kick off this ability using this material to gain 2 power and 1 data. Okay, that's 1. Then place all explorers on that node onto a node. Actually, I would have done it reversed a little bit. Place all explorer on that node onto a node 1 to 2 places away. So I would do this one. Rotate this node. Rotate that node, which is 2. Okay. Then we get pushed off, not Luna, over here. Then I will lob Insidious Pressure Bomb, rotate a node within 2 spaces of you up to, so we will get rid of that. Rotate this node. That's 3. Then we will use Luna's ability to rotate that node for 4. That's the 4th. Boom, baby. All right, so we did that. I will discard this to remove all materials stuck to you, then place yourself on that many spaces away. So I will do that. Getting this crap off of me so we don't waste time. Oh my god. So that's 4. We're not moving Luna. She's staying where she is at that 4. Then I will can't traverse anywhere, but this one I can rotate. Swap this space and another space. I'm not swapping crap. I am going to theorize, giving you an insight, and then I'm gonna rest. Ticking up the clock, ticking down endurance 1 more, and getting these back to complete this. All boxes are filled. Discard the markers and advance. Hell yeah. Nice try, universe. She did it. We never had any doubts, of course. Now let's get out of here. Our uncertain future awaits. Place the scarab tile with Luna on it as adjacent to the cataclysm as you can. If there are multiple options, pick the most favorable one. Boop. Then we just need to rotate that node. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Now we just need to get everybody on the scarab, and we're good. And we have the yank, the apply, place Luna on a node, reveal. No, where is it? Here it is, the magnetic tug. Place any explorer within 2 spaces of Luna's node onto Luna's node. That is happening before the storm hits, and then we're out of here. All right. We just need data to make that happen, and we've got 2 data. So, cool, 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 cool. We made it happen. Your turn again. It's brand new. Okay, so no materials on us to cause us any distress. We're gonna swap places. So it says play this space and another adjacent space swap, then rotate it fully around, which is perfectly fine with me. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, this doesn't cost anything, no time to tick down to do it. We're gonna swap these 2 around. And this node rotate fully 180. Not 360, 180. Then I'm gonna do my free move to get on here, gaining an insight, and my last comprehension. Using my thinking hat. Have Luna perform helpful bash. Place an explorer on Luna's node onto a node revealed 2 spaces away, which will cost. But we don't give 2 craps because I'm using the magnetic tug right about now, Funk Soul brother. Yoink! And We survived. We won. We won. And we won. Get everybody to the Scarab. Once all crew's on the Scarab, we survive for now. We won. Oh my gosh, this one is amazing. This is Stranos. I say it's number 1. Winora is number 2, but Stranos, yes. I love this. Nice try, universe. We are out. Place the Scarab as adjacent to the Cataclysm as you can. If there are multiple options, pick the most favorable. That's adjacent as it's gonna get. Feeling good. Feeling good. We won. We won. It says as adjacent as possible. There's a planetoid here, so I can't go there. It'll go as adjacent as it can, which is right there. We survive. We won. We win. So that was fun. That was a whole lot of fun. Get rid of that. And you, Zariel, and you said this mission was doomed. I laugh at you, sir. I laugh at you. No, but we did pretty good. I really like this one. I would love to see the other tasks, but it's getting kind of late. But I would have loved to see the rest of these. But we passed through the first task of Stranos of the level 4 difficulty. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, this sounds awful. So there's task B and there's task C that's on here for you to check out once you check out the planet. I am going to play them later. But yeah, it was fun. That was a lot of fun. We did well. We succeeded. We survived. We had a good time. So, okay. So. Let's hop back up and talk about so far. So we survived. We won. I'm 2 for 10 billion. And because I beat the first Winora one, and I just beat this one, which I'm super happy. I'm pumped about that. But we got through it, which was fantastic. If I made any mistakes, put it in the comments so that anybody watching it later can see what happened. But I think that this was an amazing ending, and a really fun time to make sure I didn't get any materials like destroying me, which would have been horrible. But it worked out fine. So what's coming up next? Thursday, I believe that Pac-Man and Steven are back, and we're gonna play Pandemic. I just have to remember how to play it, but we're gonna play Pandemic. And then Friday, it is Gloomhaven Digital with Rob from Rob's Gaming Table. And Saturday is going to be Lord of the Rings, the card game. I need to set up the stream for that with Kate, who has been teaching me how to play and building out a deck, so it's going to be fun. Then Sunday, we're going to play Familiar Tale. So a lot of stream stuff coming to the channel. It's going to be great. I hope you definitely enjoy it. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night. But that was a fantastic finish, and I love it. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you very, very much. Yeah. I'm elated. I won. I'm elated. So, but thank you so much. If you, like I said, if you like what you see, like, subscribe. If you want to join the Patreon, that link's down in the description. And if I made any mistakes, make sure to put that in the comments below, because it said place the Scarab as adjacent to the Cataclysm as you can. So if there are planets here, then I get to pick the most favorable one. So this is a favorable. Up and down is a favorable. That one was, and we were able to get there. And so, all right, that's all I got. Yeah, I'll see you all on Thursday. Insert comment or slogan here, and I'll see you all later. Bye.